Hey everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. Today is Monday, November 24th, 2025, and it's time for my houseplant update. So I think we're going to start with things I have been trying to get to germinate. So, this dragon tree, planted last week, or not planted, but started their process last week. What I did with these seeds is I soaked them for 3 days and did scarification. And then it suggested that you do it the paper towel method. So, that's what I have going on here with this. Keep your fingers crossed. So, the loofah sponges, these are from my garden, and I was just trying to see if these were viable seeds. And I planted these on October 30th. I didn't expect anything from these, so, I'm not surprised to not see anything going on. So, probably going to consider this a loss probably next week. This dwarf umbrella plant, planted these over a month ago, and nothing. So I think I'm going to consider these a loss. Let's see. So my coffee plants, I planted these when did I do these? These were over a month ago, and nothing. So, I'm probably going to consider these a loss now too. So anyways, up here, as you can see, my spider plants are doing great. They're just so healthy and beautiful. Let's check. These are the ones that I was, rooting. And that, who's this guy here? It's hard to do this with one hand. Oh, so I've got roots on these two. I think a lot of people call these inch plants. I have to find out why. Nothing on that one yet. And come here, you little one. Yeah. This one looks like it might be starting. So these are doing good. I think I might pot up these inch plants soon. This is a coleus, a clipping from my large plant over there that I rooted, doing great. Looks like we might be getting some new growth in there, which is a real good sign. So, here I have my pink polka dot plants, which are my first ones I ever planted. They're doing fantastic. I think, let's see. These are 4 months old, I believe. So these polka dot plants, if you're going to start growing house plants from seed, start with polka dot plants. They're so sturdy. They grow so easy. So, yeah, these are doing great. Now, I believe I told you last week that I have started pinching the tops. I have not, well, I guess I have. So I'm starting to pinch the tops probably every 2 weeks. So next week will be 2 weeks. I'll see what they look like first. But I think it's really hard to see because they're so tiny. Right there, in that little arm there, I think I see new leaves coming. So they're going to start filling out and getting fuller instead of just growing straight up. So that's a really good thing. I'm really getting excited because what I want to do is kind of make planters with different plants that grow well together. And I've been doing research. So the spider plant can live well with something like the polka dot plant. So I want to make up little planters and maybe have some, plants that drape with that. If they grow well with that, I have to look into that one. But I want to do that and then sell them for an extremely reasonable price. I want people to be able to afford nice things. We got to get back to that. Now, my black dragon coleuses, these are my oldest. I planted these. They're 4 months old also. I planted those the same time I did the first pink polka dot. And they grow slowly. But boy, they're really growing. They look really good. So I'm very pleased with those. And let's see. Now, down here, my red polka dot plants are they're doing fantastic. They're still tiny, but yeah, some of them are bigger. They're looking really good. I think I need to rotate my plants. So let's see. The white polka dot. Now these are very young, but they are also doing fantastic. I'm looking to see I'm not really seeing any polka dots yet. And then back here, the wizard coleus, it is not doing too bad, but the coleus seems to be more difficult to grow, takes longer, but they're coming along. They're getting there. Last week, I planted my new seeds. I got some more black dragon coleus. Ignore my dog, please. And they have not come up yet. Now, I told you last week that I'll bet probably around Wednesday, my new pink polka dots would start sprouting. And I was right. I do have to rotate these under the lamp too. But look how many I got. I just planted these last Monday. They're doing fantastic. Or no, not last Monday. The Friday before that. And these started coming up, I think like around last Wednesday, like I said. So yeah, like I said, you want to get started with this pink polka dot, do the polka dot plants. Very easy. So let's see. My plants over here are just flourishing, my big plants. They seem to love this corner. And this inch plant is really starting to fill out. It's really doing much better. My spider plant, it seems to love this up here too. So they're getting, all right, now that it's winter, well, it's actually fall, whatever, there's no more leaves on the trees. So they're getting plenty of light. So this way is the eastern side of the house. And so they're getting through this window, nice morning sun. And then it comes over here, which is our southern window. And so it comes in. And so these big plants, they're really enjoying it. Please don't mind my mess. This is my art studio, and I've got way too many things going on at one time, plus it's Thanksgiving this week, so it's a mess in here. Please excuse me. And I don't think I know of an artist who actually really does have a neat studio. If they do, they're either not working at the time or they just cleaned it up before they showed it to you. I'm just being real here. So, yeah, things are coming along. I seem to have more difficulty with the more tropical, bigger plants. Like the coffee plant and what else? Just the other ones are just not working as well for me. I did take this plastic and put it around here because I felt this window was getting off too much cool air for the plants, and I think I do see a difference in them after covering them up. So I think now that it's warmer in here, they'll do even better. So anyways, I think I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.